We just saw Galaxy take down DeWalt in a very convincing 3-hatch
Arcneon.
Hydra roll in. Yeah, sorry, Arcneon. Man, I'm not good with names today. But,
Well, I mean, I was just casting Dwalt, so I totally understand.
yeah, I'm caught in the past, man, that's it. But either way, we're going to head into our second game here, which is going to be between one of the players that many people may recognize from back in the day, but hasn't been as active recently, but he is back once again and playing for iRk, so let's head on over and let's introduce our two players. Okay, so as you can see, how the heck did I select that game? 1 second. Whew, today is a good day. Okay, let's try that again. Let us try that one more time. Here we go. So, on the left-hand side of your screen, we do have, for iRk, it's going to be Arew. I think that's how you say his name. But obviously, he doesn't have any stats yet. This is his debut match in the STPL, and his opponent fighting for Valhalla team is going to be SFCA, or SFCA, and he is also a debut player here in the SCPL. Now, SFCA does have the title of co-captain within Valhalla team, so quite an important member for them. Not too sure how he's going to do today, but they are going to be moving on against each other in a PvP on Plasma. Now, Plasma has already had a PvP so far in the SCPL. This is going to be our second. Did spawn from the 2008 Inquiry on GameNet Star League. Is apparently a space platform map, but this is like this is a very weird version of space platform. I think I probably got that wrong. But either way, very cool map. 3 spawns, neutral eggs absolutely everywhere, blocking you from moving anywhere on the ground early. But of course you can use the minerals to get workers through and everything like that, so it should be a fun game.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what SFCA is, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it's either the Southeastern Film Critics Association or the French Society for Airplane Manufacturing, which is SFCA as well. Maybe neither one of those.
Okay.
But if you're going to name yourself SFCA, you have to open yourself up to having it horribly mutilated.
Yeah, now I'm hoping there's not some weird pronunciation that we need to do, but I'm just going to call them SFCA for the benefit of everyone. We're going to head on to our second game of today on Plasma between iRk's Arew and VT's SFCA. Let's head on over to the game and let's get started. See you guys over there. And speaking of getting started, we do have here in the 11 o'clock position on this very narrow map, it's going to be fighting for iRk, it's Arew.
That's right, and his opponent is the SFCA in the 3 o'clock location in the human skin color.
Yeah, now this color is always the weirdest looking one. Like, I get why it's there, it's like a cream, or like maybe even a tan color, I guess, if you were to look at it like that, but should be kind of cool to see how SFCA does here against Arew. Now, I know personally, I've not seen Arew play all that much, so I'm not really sure of how good he was back in the day, but Age, of course, the captain of iRk, is in the chat at the moment, and I'm sure he has a few words that he can maybe explain about it, but I'll quickly add the stream to TL as well. I completely forgot. Thank you for pointing that out. That is a big help.
It turns out Mike Mew is a hero.
Wow, that's even his name. He really is a hero. He's my hero today.
He sure is. Wow. Okay, well, now that that's listed on TL and people can actually find out that it's going on, um, to talk about the matter at hand. It's a PvP, and this actually looks a lot like backwards transistor.
Ah,
Like if you took transistor and you like flipped it upside down.
you know what? I never really thought of it like that, but
Yeah.
I guess like the base layout maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, obviously the big difference is that you changed from an island map into, uh, or semi-island map into a an open map by taking down the eggs over time. But yeah, the eggs are the big mechanic that makes everybody kind of hate this map because it's just really weird.
yeah, it is a very strange map, but there's been a lot of styles that have been used primarily on this map. We did see a one-base carrier game from Much in the 2008 Pro League against Bisu. Bisu did actually beat him with scouts, so very fun little factoid for you there. But really cool map nonetheless. Now, of course, two gateways not very good on this map. The only time it's really, really great is if you proxy them, but obviously you don't know where your opponent is right away. It makes it a little bit more dangerous to do that. But looks like SFCA is pretty sleepy now. That could be as a result of the fact that game time is quite early for Americans, as you well know.
Yeah, I definitely am well aware of that situation.
Of weird
Well,
timings.
it's not a great time for everybody, or for it's not a bad time for everybody but Kicks.
Wow.
Killing esports, one broadcast at a time, Kicks.
Yeah, now just to announce, there's been a vote between all the team captains. It looks like I've got a consensus now. So in the future, the game time, it was on Sunday at 1600 CEST. But in future, against everyone but Soul and White and maybe Red as well, the default game time is going to be moving up 2 hours to 1800 CEST, which coincides with the removal of Brood War Clan League, which is going to move to 1900 CEST. So a little bit of timing in the game time changes. Obviously, the cast is not going to change just because this is literally the only time I can cast. Which I do apologize, obviously, to any Americans who want to watch, any Koreans who might be watching, and any, or obviously Rapid, who is an American Korean now, and does cast with me at the unsightly hour of 4 a.m.
4:30 even. Yeah. The only thing unsightly is the map, because it is in general a little bit hard to get used to. So basically, we cast the PvP on this last time, and the way that things work is you start out, you rush shuttles, and you can either drop gateway units or just go for shuttle reaver play. But then the map really opens up, and so you can get kind of an uncharacteristically fast expansion, which is not as risky as it usually is in PvP. But there eventually comes a day where the player who's just been massing up a ton of gateway units busts through the eggs and kind of screws you up. So it is really cool ebb and flow. I don't understand exactly what the way you're supposed to play it is, but we should see a lot of shuttle play at least to start things out.
Yeah, now we did have a big difference. We actually had SFCA going for Dragoon range immediately and getting a later robotic support bay, but we did have the support bay finishing a lot quicker for Arew. That does mean his first Reaver comes out a lot faster, but we do have the quicker shuttle here for SFCA, so maybe looking to do a little bit with his Dragoons.
I really like the green range. I think anytime you're trying to deal with shuttles, the ability to reach out and touch somebody a little bit farther away is super good. But I mean, it's a trade-off, right? Do you want to be better at dealing with a shuttle or having a shuttle that is harder to deal with? So that's why,
Yeah.
of course, you're going to see shuttle speed, but it's way faster priority for Arew.
Yeah, now there's another divergence here. We're actually going to see SFCA adding up to 3 gateways behind this. And now, of course, one play that did see a lot of play, in fact, during the 2008 OSL when this map was around, is the mass shuttle style and just going for like carpet bomb drops as if you're playing TVT. Now,
Yeah.
whether or not SFCA is going to go for this here, I'm not too sure, but we are going to have one Reaver out for him, one Reaver coming out for Arew as well. Shuttle speed not quite kicking in, but SFCA's units are not quite in position at the moment, and this could be a very, very big moment as we do see Arew's shuttle speed kicks in and he gets into the main. Oh, the
And he
pole.
does, dropping him off. No, not like this. Wow, that's actually not as bad a shot as I thought it was going to be. But still, he's going to
Oh,
kill off
that's
a
a huge
bunch of
shot.
Dragoons here. This next Scarab shot. Oh, he's actually, oh my god, this is way more damaging than it should be.
Yeah, the
Holy, wow.
Two zealots said a hell of a
Damn.
lot. A lot of the probes actually coming back from their distance mining actually. And Arew may have just bopped SFCA, but of course there is a Reaver in Arew's base as well. Great pull on the probes so far, but that's a huge Scarab
He's not
there.
making any Scarabs from the Reaver. Oh no. Well, I guess he didn't have any money.
Yeah, he's also busy trying to deal with the Reaver at home. This Reaver on 8 kills. Killed so many Dragoons as well. And both of them are dead broke. It's 15 minerals to 7. And neither player can make any more Scarabs.
Yeah, but the Reaver for SFCA is almost dead. Like, it has 1 HP. So, realistically, this is just a little bit rough for our boy SFCA. I think he's going to have to tap out here pretty soon.
Yeah, unlike SFCA, or unlike Arew, SFCA doesn't have another base to fall back on. Now the Scarab, or the Reaver's been pulled away. This means the probes can go back to mine for just a second. And here we go. Looks like we're going to have a defensive Reaver play here by... Oh, he needs to pick up the Reaver. No, he doesn't get it, and that's likely going to be it. That is too much damage.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it was too much damage a long time ago.
Oh,
But,
he's microing the Dragoon against the Reaver. Oh, that's a huge amount of probes to be losing as well.
okay. Alright, well, this game is over.
Yeah, it definitely is now. He's lost his last Dragoon. He can't shoot down the shell. GG! I mean, that was really close. That could have gone either way, but unfortunately, SFC wasn't able to clean up Arew's Reaver. And even though he did a lot of damage, the extra Nexus really did win Arew the game in the end.
Yeah, well played, Arew. I feel like he really kind of crushed it there. Very well played. He just hit right where he needed to, and then did a better job defending against the opposing Reaver, which was a little bit slower. So, yeah, iRk take the game.
They do indeed now.